If you watch this video carefully, this is exactly how chemotherapy works. When you're giving the medication through your vein, it goes directly to the blood cells where it acts. There have been a lot of misconceptions about taking chemotherapy. Some people believe that you shouldn't take chemotherapy because it causes more harm than good. As a matter of fact, I have a recent encounter with a patient relative who said the patient has been told not to take chemotherapy by some family members because they believe that it's going to kill her. Meanwhile, the patient already has the disease condition which has already been diagnosed. Patient is not taking any form of treatment and you do not want the patient to take chemotherapy. They rather prefer the patient goes for herbal treatments. Patient has gone for herbal treatments and is still not responding to treatments. Why not just allow the person to take the chemotherapy? Chemotherapy as its way is actually a form of treatment of all forms of cancer, and it is very important to know that this chemotherapy has been used by quite a lot of people who are still alive today because it actually helped them to treat their condition. Chemotherapy, even though it has its own side effects, is actually a necessary form of treatment for all forms of cancer. Let's encourage people to take their treatment as at when due. Let's not let things get complicated. I also like us to know that as part of the side effects of chemotherapy that we usually anticipates and also inform our patients whenever they present at the hospital include hair loss, and we usually tell them to get a wig to cover it up, and also sometimes might make them to stool and vomit. As soon as they are having this stooling and vomiting, we usually suspect that they have low immunity at that point because their blood cells will go down. At that point, we usually encourage them to come to the hospital where they can be resuscitated, where treatments can be started for them with fluids and some other forms of injection. They can also start noticing they're having darkness on their fingers and also some numbness on the fingers, the palms, and the soles. Chemotherapy does not necessarily cause the harm that you think is going to cause for you. Rather, it helps you to treat that cancer to a very large extent. And I'm sure that if you know this, you are going to live a healthy lifestyle.